This is one of the expensive places in Shropshire to live. Stockbroker belt. That's not strictly speaking true, it's mostly retired people. I know if I could lift my house up and plant it down here, lock, stock and barrel, I would gain something like £200,000 in value. But no plans to do that. I don't want to come to some sleepy little town to die. That place used to be a Kawasaki dealer years and years ago. And this is Church Stretton. I'll be out the other side of it as soon as I came into it. I don't think it's even a market town, it's just a sleepy little town right next to a beauty spot. So coffee shops and pubs and restaurants and the like do pretty well out of it, I would imagine. So I'm going to head home. I'm going to take the scenic route home as well, and I'm just going to leave my camera rolling, so you get to see a little bit of Shropshire on the way home. Hey, that guy didn't even look. Now this is where there are some mighty pricey houses up here. I'm winding my way out of town now, and there are some big and expensive properties along here. You can't see that much of them because they're tucked behind this avenue of trees and big tall hedges. And more bloody roadworks. Traffic's heavier today because the railways are striking, so railway services are very, very limited at the moment. But the good news is we have lots of royals in this country, but second in line to the throne, well third actually, because the Queen's still on the throne, Prince William Wales, Duke of Cambridge. It's his 40th birthday today, and apparently, I don't know how much truth there is in this, but he is a fan of Triumphs and owns one, or probably several. I'd like to know whether that's true. I mean, if you believe what you read on the internet, which you shouldn't do, then it is true. But the likelihood of me bumping into him are pretty slim. But I'd like to think that that he is a fan. And if you're watching this, sir, I would love to bump into you and do a video with you. I've probably got more chance of nailing shit to the ceiling. Oh, it's the longest day of the year as well today. So there'll be a bunch of naked hippies dancing around Stonehenge. no doubt, which is miles away from here, so I don't need to worry about seeing them. So if this is a neck of the woods, a part of the UK, whether you live in the UK or overseas, but if this is a part of the UK that you've never heard of or never been to, get yourself along. There's plenty to see, and if you just want to get away from it all, a great county for that. And this is a little bit of a back way of me getting back to where I live, which is I live in the biggest town in Shropshire. We actually don't have a city in Shropshire. Towns and villages is all we have, and I live right on the edge of the biggest town, which has still got a population of, I'm going to guess this, I think it's sort of 180,000 people, something like that. So it's not huge. Yeah, come along and visit Shropshire. A week here and you still won't see it all. Now if the camera lens looks anything like my visor, you're gonna have a shit picture. Now the next bit I come along to, which you don't get such a great view of from the road, and the minute I start climbing uphill, I'm on the bottom edge of it, is a place called Wenlock Edge. It's sort of like a big long hill with craggy outcrops right next to a town called Much Wenlock. And I'll let you know, I think it's when I go out the other side of this little village and go around the left hand bend, and then I start climbing uphill, and that's me on the edge of it.